Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. Everything is moving really, really fast. It's hard to keep track of all the information that's coming in to each one of us. I realized just the other day that I'm teleporting in my own way as I leave one place and arrive at another place in a vehicle, an automobile. But when I get to the other place, I have no recollection of having driven from one place to the other. So I have the feeling that I just arrived from one destination to another without any assistance at all. That's how fast everything is moving. I watch people park their car at my place of work, walk out, hit their button to lock the car, beep, beep, walk 5 steps, turn back, look, see if they lock the car, hit the button again, beep, beep, walk a little further, and everybody is having a hard time holding on to the previous moment. It's just disappearing, vanishing, and you're checking behind yourself to make sure you did something you were supposed to do, or you're trying to remember what it is you started to do. And people used to think it was a sign of aging or losing some ability to keep track of memory, but it's not that at all. Everything is speeding up. And I think that's why AI has had to come, in part because something faster, even faster than the internet, has to come to keep up with us. We're moving at a speed never before seen. So don't be alarmed when you forget that you turned on your alarm. Don't be worried when you don't know how you arrived at your current location. Just go with the flow. It's only going to get faster. And this is another special day. It is the birthday of Robert Young, the consciousness, the being that entered into the human body of one named Robert Young 39 years ago. And I'm going to read these words briefly just to share how I feel. Happy birthday, Robert. For the being known as Robert, you brought us the magic of life, magic and miracles. There is another way. Your personal supercomputer, magic and miracles, the elevated platform of living, getting on top of the wave, flipping on your happy switch, fuck 'em, and so much more. You have placed these things into the field of humanity and impacted billions of beings on this planet and every planet. You have done and continue to do what you set out to do. and that is delivering the energy in all its form to support the advancement of humanity. From the being who sits behind this form to the being that sits behind yours, I simply say thank you for coming here. It's an honor to be with you here now. And all those things I mentioned, they've changed my life. And they've changed many lives connected to me. All of us who have experienced the wisdom and the love, the freedom, the ability to see ourselves. It's a great gift that's been given to humanity and to each of us who have the opportunity to spend time in the presence of that energy and that being and that consciousness that lives in a body that goes by the name of Robert Young. Happy Earth Day, happy birthday. Cheers, Robert. This is called Genuine Visitor. What a life this is that we get to live. The greater the awareness of the nature of ourselves and the greater awareness of creation itself changes your view and then your perspective on everything that you've ever thought or believed. Creation and the nature of creation is multi-layered, and we are multi-dimensional beings who have come here from our origin. If you start your day off with that simple truth, you will be off to a most extraordinary start indeed. We only see ourselves as one-dimensional human beings who are in an endless battle to simply win the day's challenges, enjoy the small victories, and celebrate those victories when we win, and mourn the losses when we lose. And we wake up the next day and do it again. But as I said, we are far more than that simple narrative of ourselves and of this creation that we exist within. And this lifetime is the journey of that discovery for you. It is uniquely yours and yours alone. Everything that comes into your life is for that very purpose. I am able to hear the whispers from the universe, to hear the messages that are coming for humanity, to love each one as they have never been loved before, to balance all imbalances, and to bring the power of opposites into harmony. I have had a message to give to all humanity that was felt inside of me since the time of my arrival here on this planet. That message radiates from inside of me, and it is expressed through my words and through the music that runs through my field that comes from my origin. You see, I am not from here. I am a genuine visitor. My message is ancient, but it is also new, perfectly created for this particular time in the history of the human entity on this planet. It is the message of perfection, the perfection of you. Come close and feel the perfect balance within my transmission. I have always known that I was different, at first feeling that everyone was like me, but then realizing that no one was like me. Granted, no one is like anyone, but the affinity to the life of being a human, I did not have. I am a genuine visitor. I did not have a need. I did not long for things in this life. I did not have a driving desire to succeed or to have or to be honored or validated, to be successful, to be rich, or to be beautiful. I did not need love. I did not need peace. I did not need balance. All of those things were already in me from the place that I came from. I am a genuine visitor. Most people could not understand what they felt in my presence, and they often wondered how I was able to be so happy and to lack reaction to change and to be at peace with all things at all times. And so I wandered through this life knowing that I was different, but not knowing that it was because I was not from here. People could not understand my lack of drive, even though they saw that I had talents and creativity and abilities that could have garnered great success in this physical realm on this planet. But I wasn't interested in that, not as a conscious choice, but because I didn't know how to be interested in it. You see, I was a genuine visitor, and I have a lot to tell you because I was made and prepared to come here and tell you about the you and about your life and the life you're living on this planet. I was always this way. There were opportunities to make lots of money, opportunities to be a professional athlete, opportunities to live a completely different life, but I had no desire to do any of those things. Therefore, it has never felt like a conscious choice because I was just being me. So what I've lacked in financial and material abundance, I've more than made up in the abundance of wisdom. A wisdom whose value is infinite and incalculable. A wisdom that sees the bigger picture and is full of the greatest love and compassion for all life on this planet, as well as the planet herself. I never put on the coat of the human life, and even when I tried to, so that I could fit in, the coat would just fall off. I did not know then what I am telling you now, so I had no awareness that I was different, and I had no judgment of those who were living a life that I couldn't live. I was not jealous of their success or the things that their money could buy. But what I noticed is that they still weren't happy. They still had problems and they still had fear. They weren't free, but neither did I think that I was free. But I was content with life. And in that way, I was free, even though I didn't know it. People always came to me to tell me their problems, and I would just listen. And one day I noticed that I never told them about any of mine. I noticed that whatever difficulties that would arise in my life, I would just immediately move past them so that I never had any problems to complain about. And because I was not able to wear the coat of human desire, I didn't have to have it removed. So I've always been the same. I got married when I was young, not having any sense of building something, building a life, building a home, or building a career, but we were happy. At some point in 1986, things had built up in me where I didn't feel like I fit into this human reality. I could not coexist at work, although I could with the people, but not with the desire to achieve greater success and wealth. It was during that year that something happened. I saw the opportunity to move and live near people who seemed like me. This meant a move out of state, and it produced the beginning of the ending of my marriage. Unaware to myself, I had stepped on my path to recognizing that I am a genuine visitor. That path winded its way through many other encounters, giving me more awareness of who I am. It led me to many years later write a book called I Am Change and I Am Coming to Help You Grow. And that is exactly what happened to me. And now I would add to that title that I am coming to help you remember and I am coming to help you know. A year or so later, I found myself here at the Advancement Center, but I didn't come to be in the Advancement Center. I was drawn to come to be with a friend I had known for many lifetimes. Beyond that, I had no idea how long I would stay or if I would stay at all. Because I never took on the coat of human condition, I was never able to lift anyone up that I encountered in the physical or who people would tell me about because I saw behind the curtain, behind the veil of every person. My nature never allowed me to be a respecter of persons. I spoke to everyone as though they were the same. I never cared what people thought of me, and I never sought anyone's approval or validation. That's probably why I'm single. When you're from another country, you can see all the ways of the country that you're visiting. They stand out because they're completely different from how you think and act and live. The Advancement Center is a beautiful creation, a platform for messages to be delivered. But if there was no Advancement Center, the messages that I came to send would still be delivered. The more important thing was that I got to the place of awareness that I could receive the messages from my Creator to pass on. And those that I rejoined here at the Advancement Center helped me to get to that place in ways that we set up long before our arrival on Earth. There is great honor and respect, but there is never any dependency. The true Advancement Center is ethereal. It is not here. It is not a building, and it is not a location. It is a desire in your heart to help assist in the advancement of humanity, and you don't even have to know that that is what you're doing. So my coming here to visit a friend from the outer reaches of the universe has turned into almost 8 years. Those 8 years are summed up with these words: I am change, and I am coming to help you grow, coming to help you remember, and coming to help you know. For it is in the company of this friend and the other friends that I have also known and been with for many lifetimes that I have come to share a similar journey with, so that more of me has been brought forward and expressed. That means that I am a genuine visitor who has much to offer you, and so is each one at the Advancement Center. For I hear the whispers from the universe. I hear the whispers from the beings that support you, and I hear the whispers from my Creator that I am now bringing forward to support you. Through this ethereal and physical Advancement Center, the arm of the genuine visitor is now being launched. For as I said, we have many like me who are genuine visitors coming from another place to support humanity with the spirit of genuineness, authenticity, and grace and power. For they too will deliver something completely new for a completely new time, something that will change the course of humanity and allow everyone to get the support that they need. Humanity will see those words, genuine visitor, as a replacement for the words UFO and ET, and they will bring you to the place where you see the genuine visitor within yourself. So these broadcasts will now come under the heading of Genuine Visitor. The broadcasts will take on a new urgency and a new energy that will draw many who are in need of support. This will grow very quickly, for now that the door is open, many will walk through it. Every project that we started and set up before we came here is coming to a close so that we can begin a new one, a new project that only you know about, a new expression of your mastery and gifts that you have for humanity. I wrote another book called A Bridge to the Dimension of the Sacred Feminine, escorting the female back to wholeness. Today, I tell you that that project has been completed. I was the bridge, and I was the escort, and now the divine feminine is brought back into the front where they can lead humanity into the new world. And now I can go on to my next project, which includes the leadership of the implementation of the genuine visitor arm of the Advancement Center. Cheers, everyone. There's so much coming for the freeing of humanity. Congratulations to everyone for the roles that they are playing in this grand plan for the advancement of humanity. Thank you for listening. I wish you a perfect life with perfect health and a magic future. I am David, and I am a genuine visitor.